I want you to think back to the first day your mom took you to school and you were afraid because you were so used to being home all the time with your mom. And then that day came when you turned 5 and it was time to go to kindergarten and learn your ABCs and start learning how to get along with others. That day came and you walked to school and you probably felt scared and you might have cried. And then as your mom waved goodbye and said, I'll come back and get you, don't cry, have fun. There's other kids here your age, you guys make some friends. And the next thing you know, your mom would say, well, at least my mom did. She said, I'm going to stand right here at the gate. I'm going to watch you play. You're going to be all right. You're going to be okay. And I remember I would look back at the gate, and she was there. And that gave me a little bit of confidence to think, okay, there are other kids here playing. Maybe she's right. Maybe I will have fun. And then maybe 10 minutes went by and I looked around at the gate where she was. And she wasn't there anymore because she went home. Well, the next thing you know, I cried and I went back to the gate and I hung on to the gate and I was looking like, gosh, where did she go? She said she was going to wait here. It was at that time when the teacher came and she said, Donna, I know you're afraid because it's your first day, but you're going to be okay. And I remember she dried my eyes and she said, you're a pretty little girl. And she said, I like your pigtails. And she was playing with my hair, making me feel like I was in a safe place. And I don't know how she knew I liked to paint and color, but she led me to the easel. And it had a bunch of paper on it. And there were like paints and brushes. And she put a little apron on me. And she says, how about you draw your mom a picture? And I was like, all right. So I remember I took a brush and I dipped it in the paint and I started making a rainbow. I started drawing butterflies and the sun. And I thought, I'm just going to think about things that make me happy. And then I got into my happy place. And I filled up that paper and I said, can I paint another one? I was like, because we don't have this at my house. And the next thing you know, I saw all the other kids sitting on the carpet and it was story time. And the teacher came to me and said, Donna, we're getting ready to have story time. I'm going to take your apron off and I want you to sit with the other children. And so she grabbed me by the hand and walked me over to, the little sitting down area. And I remember sitting there and looking around at the other kids, and they weren't crying. They weren't afraid. and they were just, waiting for the story to begin. But the teacher didn't want to start without me. And I remember in that moment that, you know what? As much as I miss my mom, and as much as it's breaking my heart not being with her, this is just how it is until she comes back for me. So I remember sitting there and I was listening to the stories. And then we got to play with the toys. Well, I don't want to bore you into my first day of kindergarten, because that was a traumatic day for me, being separated from my mom the first day of school. And the reason why I told you all that is because I was slow as a kid. I was just slow because of my head injury at 1 year old and the coma that I was in. And just after seeing the Lord and knowing that, you know what, this world isn't the real place. This world isn't our real home. And I've known that my whole entire life. But I know that the Lord is going to send Jesus to come and get us. We're here in this world temporarily. And it hurts. Because we know we're not. We know this isn't our home. And we know that He's coming back for us. The only difference for me right now is knowing that in kindergarten, I think I was there from like 8 in the morning until maybe 12 noon or 1 p.m. It was just a couple of hours. It wasn't a whole day or anything. And that's where I was to learn how to share, learn how to love, learn how to listen, learn my ABCs. Just learn how to get along with others. And so the reason why I chose that analogy is because a lot of people are like me, where you know Jesus is coming back, but we don't know when. And it seems like there's a lot of videos about the rapture, about the harpazo, about the Great Tribulation, about how a peace treaty deal's made for 7 years, and how that's broken in the middle of it. And I just see all of this horrible, these atrocities, these, the insulting the believers, the killing the believers, the wanting to shut them up, the threatening of Christians, it's like, even Jesus said, I'm putting you out into that world like a sheep among the wolves. When you think about that, wolves, they're mean, they're ferocious, and what do? They want lamb chops. Jesus knew that this life was not going to be easy. He knew. And He warned us. And He gave us His book, the Bible, to encourage us, to strengthen us, to build us up, to give us wisdom, to give us that understanding, to give us that inner strength, that inner peace. Everything we need comes from Him. Everything we need comes from Him. If you feel like you can't do another day, yes, you can. Yes, you can with Jesus. With Jesus, you can do all things. And you know, we as believers, we get so tired. We get so downtrodden. We feel beat up. And I'm here to tell you, I feel beat up with you. I do. And in the same breath, I want to say, don't give up. Jesus is going to be, he's going to be right there saying, come here now. It's time to come to me. And so, just like, I'll never forget, we all got to line up. It was time to go that first day. And I remember everybody, they pushed past me. They pushed past me. And they were all looking out the window to see if their parents were at the gate. And I remember, I think my mom told the teacher about me falling on my head. Because I was behind all by myself. Just, all by myself, like I didn't know what was going on. And the teacher came and took me by the hand. She said, Donna, you get to go first. Go to your mom first. And I remember I ran. I was like, Mommy, you came back for me. You didn't leave me all day. You actually came back for me. And I remember I gave her a hug, and she gave me a hug, and she says, I'm so proud of you. You did good. And I showed her the rainbow and the sun and the butterflies that I painted for her. And I'll never forget that day when she came back for me. I'm telling you, when Jesus comes back for us, He knows when and He knows what time. So don't worry about it. Keep having fun with your friends and keep painting rainbows, butterflies, and sunshines. Because when our Father sends His Son to get us, our King of Kings and Lord of Lords, we're going to be so happy. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.